Hi guys, Zeth here, and welcome back to TerraFirmaCraft. And just as importantly, happy 2016! Hope you guys are all having an amazing year so far. You have not had very long to screw it up, so if you've screwed it up so far, I'm sorry. So, starting out, I wanted to get some more waypoint compasses. Now if you've never... Oh, didn't realize that was going to work. Hit any. Okay. That works. So if you've already screwed up your new year, good job. You've been very productive apparently. A lot more productive than I have. But I wanted to welcome you guys to the new year anyway. Also wanted to make some more waypoint compasses. Reason being is we are going on a little adventure. An adventure to an area I've actually already been. Okay, so... And then we do hit and punch. Yeah. Perfect. Now this will be ready soonish. There we go. Should be hot enough to actually get all the work done we needed on this. Is that really... Yeah, it's any. Okay. That's odd. I'm not entirely sure. I mean, I guess it means hit any, but I would have assumed it needs to be hit... Well, no. If it needed to be hit last, it'd just say hit last, but... Okay, moving on. Now the nice thing about waypoint compasses, as opposed to other kinds of compasses, these don't point towards spawn. Instead, they point to, well, a waypoint. You could probably have guessed that by the name, but, well, you never know. Now, the reason why I want two, and I'm pretty sure I have another somewhere. Let's see if I can't find that. Well, you'll find it off camera because I've looked for enough things on camera. Oh, never mind. Found it anyway. And this one will be our home waypoint. So, we go over here, and we've got... I need to fill in that area. Well, I need to fill in all of this, but I need to get a little bit of a map over there. But that is definitely not today's goal. Now we need... You aren't showing spots. From atlas to map frame. There we go. There we go. Okay, that makes... Okay, I was about to say that makes sense, but really it doesn't. Completely. Just in case that there are any spots we needed to see down here. Okay, so, nice thing about these is that you can actually take a look in your atlas. And let's get that. And if there is a map or a compass point in here, you can actually take a look. You can tell this one is called Possible Home. This was actually relatively early in my journey of exploration. And it's kind of, well, maybe it would make a good home, maybe not, kind of feeling. Found some cows there. And this journey was actually a while ago now. That has absolutely nothing on it. The waypoint I actually need to get to, it's right there. And this is actually the thing I like most about Bibliocraft, because I don't like waypoint mods. Like ones that just, oh hey, where you want to go is right here in front of you on your screen. Like Journey Map or map mods like that. They make the game a lot easier, which is nice. And TerraFirmaCraft doesn't necessarily need to be made more difficult, but I just don't really like that you can just set up a waypoint and instantly know. Now, this area is called Second Home. You can probably guess. I kind of want to go check it out again, because it's been a while since I've been over there. And it is a fair ways away. And another nice thing about this map is I know when I'm watching a Let's Player video and stuff like that, I know I personally get confused about where they are in the world. And this is my attempt to try and make this world seem more cohesive to you guys, you know? Something that I've realized is that you guys only know about my world what I tell you guys. So, like, if I jump to something else, you guys don't even know technically for sure if that's actually even in the same world, which I actually haven't done that, but I mean, I could. And I just think that's kind of a fun idea, and by doing this, it's not as big of a deal. And I really noticed that with the Etho's Let's Plays. I mean, he has several different bases, and it's like, where are these guys in relation to each other sometimes? Which is always kind of, I don't know, not really a problem, but it's interesting to me. So I accidentally put my eggs in the microwave for a little bit too long. Actually reminds me of a cooking story from a couple nights ago. My family bought chicken which was not pre-cooked, which is, it's, if you cook it right, it tastes better. So, yay, that's always awesome. Problem is that, well, it doesn't give instructions for microwaving it, and I really didn't feel like having to heat up the oven and, all that junk. That's just, it's boring, right? So I decided to see if I could not microwave it, which, technically you can. It takes like an hour. So, I ended up trying to toss it in a pan, and, oh, by the way, I think this is actually where I got all that saltpeter from for the, explosion last episode. I hope you guys enjoyed that. That was actually, a little bit of work. Easier than digging it out by hand, of course, but yeah. So, end game of the story is the packaging said, hey, you should definitely use the stove, and I was like, well, or definitely use the oven, and I was like, well, I really want to use the stove. Turns out my my fire alarm agrees with the packaging. And yeah, so did the chicken. It ended up good, but it looked a lot like these eggs. Only more like chicken, less like an egg, I guess. Hey, this area is kind of pretty, actually. This is somewhat similar to the area that I am actually heading out to. We're about the black. I just pointed at my screen, of course. The black dot that is there, right there, that one, the one that says home. That's home. Yeah. I forgot that it actually flashed and showed the name, so it's, yeah. Moving on. I just thought this area was kind of cool, actually. I really like the streams mod. I didn't think that it'd actually add that much. It's like, well, I guess it won't hurt to have it added. I mean, you know, might as well. I actually like it. It's really been a good addition, I feel. It adds a surprising amount to the world, I think. You know, one thing I'm not entirely sure a lot of people realize is that you can actually make cobblestone generators in TerraFirmaCraft. They are incredibly late tier stuff, but it is still possible. And you can also do that. Although, weird. I thought that would turn it into obsidian. I'm actually not entirely sure how TerraFirmaCraft decides to create obsidian. I think it has to flow onto it, like that bit right there did. Also, the reason why we just had some collapsing and stuff is because we do have Enviromine. Which I forget if I directly said. I did reinstall it. What my plan actually is, for the first release version of the mod pack, Enviromine is going to be functionally disabled. So the bars in the bottom right, those will be gone. Reason why is configuring Enviromine, it's gotten a lot better, but it can be a pain in the butt to actually configure entirely. And if you don't have it configured entirely, you have random things that go wrong. And it does take a while to configure. Speaking of, well, the mod pack, there's been a couple pretty large changes. For one, for now, I've cut out Ars Magica for now, again. I'm not sure if it'll ever go back in. I'd like it to, but yeah, it's not possible at the moment. Another thing, Electrical Age has been cut again. And again, I don't want to, but I also don't think I have the time or the care, to be honest, to support it. I don't know the mod half as well as I need to actually be able to integrate it intelligibly. I mean, I'm going to have a video talking about this in the near-ish future, but there's like 3 levels of integrating a mod. There's functional, there's balanced, and there is flavorful. Functional is like having a recipe of 4 dirt surrounding something, and that is your recipe for a crusher. Doesn't make sense, not really balanced, but it works. So things like that. Oh, hi. Let's not play. You know, thinking about it, I guess there's actually a 4th tier of, oh, hi. 4th tier of integration. The final tier is native, but the 2nd tier, which is balanced would be like saying, okay, a crusher's kinda a good item, so you have it cost a diamond in vanilla. Or have it cost steel in TerraFirmaCraft. Oh, hi! Hi, lag. That was nice of you. So, yeah. The next tier after that would be... Actually, hold on. Did I just see gold? Did I? I swear I did. Okay, guess I didn't. The third tier, I forget what I called it before, but basically believable. That's, for instance, adding a recipe for Salus Mundus from Thaumcraft, which is thaumaturge's salts. And that would be like having a recipe in a crusher that actually involves it being crushed and stuff. And that level, that is actually what I'm hoping to eventually get to. And why, in the end, I'm going to not be able to support Electrical Age, not without a ton of work. The fourth tier would be making it so it's not like, oh, hey, you crush X, Y, and Z in the crusher and you get Salus Mundus. That tier is more like, for TerraFirmaCraft, which is where this tier actually comes in. It's like having recipes that involve the anvil, which requires knowing how to actually code, which I don't. I wish I did, but I don't. Although, what I really wish I could do code-wise is make it so wooden buckets would not pick up things, which it cannot. Which it doesn't have a wooden bucket form for. Yeah. That way, you can't pick up stuff like, you know, really anything without having a metal bucket. And the metal bucket would not be able to pick up vanilla, water, or lava. No. Vanilla, water, or lava from the TerraFirmaCraft version. Nope, 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 nope. Nope. Just moving on. Moving on. I've configured those guys no longer to drop vanilla rewards, but they're still not. They're not worth killing right now. Ow. 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 Oh, stop it. You're not gonna catch me, so just stop trying. And I don't have enough silk or anything like that to construct a quick bow. Oh well. I guess another example of a flavorful mod edition would actually be like how Crash Landing does its big reactor. Oh, hey, we need sheep. Let's mark these guys. Let's get nice white. Sheep. Okay. But how Crash Landing does its big reactors, that is another example of flavorful, where, you know, you could just have the vanilla recipe, and that's fine, but you have a worldly version of how to get it, where you actually have to go exploring and stuff like that, and it occasionally feels a little cheap, but I think it actually works out nicely still. Okay. I think we're actually getting kind of close. Well, relatively. One other thing, I have gone ahead and I'm trying to integrate Ender IO. Previously, I didn't have it, and I'm actually going to be disabling some of the machines. I'm not sure which ones yet. I do like the idea of a lot of them, and I really like the fact that Ender IO natively supports customization. Like a lot of mods, you have to use Mindtweaker for that, which, by the way, the mod pack tutorial is in production. Bear. Where are you, bear? Where's the bear? There you are. Let's not fight. I don't feel like playing. But it actually natively supports customization. Like, it has its own config file where you can set recipes, which is really nice, actually. Although I haven't... Oh, this is actual sugar cane. Should probably leave this to actually finish, but... meh. Don't care enough. I don't think sugarcane is overly useful. It's useful for making rum and for turning a not so sweet dish into an overly sweet dish, but I can't think of anything else which you need it for. Oh, hey, that's kind of nice. That's actually kind of weird, thinking about it. I guess it's not really nice. I don't know. Yeah, that doesn't really make sense. Oh, I don't know. Is there anything else we can actually use this for? Oh, by the way, I've actually decided that I'm not going to be hiding any of the stuff I have been hiding. So, if you haven't seen it yet, you may wish to watch the video all over again, because what I've been hiding has been on camera. I'm not going to say what it was, but it has been on camera. In addition to that, I also installed another mod which used to have pretty much the most totalitarian EULA. Like, you cannot use this in any mod packs ever. If you do, we're taking you down kind of thing. It recently, well, like a year ago, changed that, reversed that completely as far as I know. So yeah, that's nice. It's really nice, actually. So, one final thing about the mod pack is the first couple of versions are actually going to be, they're basically going to be alpha versions, which means exactly what you're probably afraid of. The first couple of versions are still going to be heavy testing, which you'd hope isn't the case, because I've been working on the mod pack for, what, like half a year? Been working a while on it. Although it has been off and on work. With school having gotten in the way and all that stuff, it's not been continuous, to say the least. Unfortunately. Was this home? I thought it was. We're getting close to where the mark is. Maybe it wasn't. I don't know. And there's an easy way to check. Yeah, this is where I marked, anyway, or close to it. Aha, I found it. Let's get out of here and up to where I can actually show this off. This was... I really should have gotten it on the other side. So let's get over there. Now, the reason why I chose this area is I've had this idea, like... I've been doing that thing where you look up ideas which... or architectural ideas and stuff like that. And I got inspired to build basically Venice. So that's what I want to do. And this area, we've got an ocean over there, we've got like a lake over there. You can't really see it too well through the willows, but we've got this canyon like all around us. And I've just been thinking about how cool it'd be to actually have this entire area like be an industrial complex. That sounds probably kind of like, you know, not Venice-like, but having everything hidden in buildings, basically, and making the water and all that stuff, just taking the natural terrain and turning it into, like, matching buildings and having little bridges over the water and stuff like that. And that's been an inspiration that I've had for months that I've been wanting to do. And when I found this area, it was like, oh my god, this area is almost perfect. So I'm excited to break ground on that. But having ambitions to work on a actual like aquatic base like that, which I'm really excited to actually. I'm really looking forward to doing that. That's honestly been on my mind for months. But to do that, we need to find nickel, which only spawns in, what is it, Gabbro? I'm pretty sure it's Gabbro. Unlike on my previous monitor, I can't just look over and check the wiki, because I record in full screen Minecraft nowadays, which, well, is full screen. And I want to say this is andesite. Yeah. Oh well. This is actually another nice thing about the streams mod. Again, it doesn't add much. It just adds a few random streams every once in a while, but like how they start looks cool. I love this. Like, it seems like it'd be something so silly, but I really like how they start. That sounds so silly to me, but, well, it's cool. Like, I like that they don't just, oh, hey, I'm just a stream starting in the middle of nowhere. They actually start in, like, a little cove. And it's somewhat believable because, you know, it's like hot springs coming up or something. Yeah, I'm not going to bother marking that copper. Hopefully I'll be able to look back, and if I ever need copper... Oh, who am I kidding? I won't. I'll never remember. Nope, 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 nope. You mind? I was just looking. Okay. Okay. Goodness. Okay. Now this is granite. I like granite, I like it a lot, but it doesn't spawn what we need. And I'd like to get, you know, what we need. Well, I think that's actually going to do it for this episode. I've got a bit of exploring to do. When we come back, most likely it'll be more exploring. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys later. Bye-bye.